Hi, folks. I'm Mike, and I hope you're well. Welcome to this show. This is my first real live show, kind of solo show on my channel, so I'm kind of nervous about the whole thing. So thanks very much for being here. If you are here watching on the live show, then please do make sure that you comment and say hi to me. And I've noticed for this giveaway, and this is what we're going to be talking about today, the winners of the Jaco bass ample sound giveaway. I've noticed that there's quite a few people from a number of different countries, and I'm a little worried because I may not be able to actually pronounce your names because there's so many different language scripts and things being used. So if you are here, hi, how you going, everyone? Say hi and tell us where you're from as well. I'd love to know which country you're from. Hey, Vachi from Accord 09 and Abakaki. Oh, I think I got that one right. Never a strong thing for me, actually reading and talking out loud. So I'm trying out this new system here and giving you a bit of a test run. It's got lots of bells and whistles and fancy things that I can do, and I'm trying to do about a million things all at the same time, but I'm very, very happy to have you here. Of course, I'm going to be picking 3 winners today for the Jaco Ample Sound Bass giveaway, and there's quite a lot of people did enter, and I did ask you all to suggest what you would do if you won the particular bass guitar, and had quite a number of suggestions in actual fact. Some of the more interesting ones, somebody was saying that they were going to use it to teach students how to get real bass sound in production, so that was quite interesting. A number of people said they would use it on a rock track and some in jazz, but the most interesting one by far was from Slick Dot, one of my regulars. He said that him and the bass will be best friends. They'll drink tea together, they'll watch anime, and even undergo depression together. I don't know how you undergo depression, but there you go anyway. So here we are live for the first time, and I do have my normal name picker. Very happy to see some of my regulars here. Hi for Tibor. Oh, wow. Yeah, new tool, live transmission. And I can bring your comments up here, so keep it nice and clean. And, of course, lovely to see Glyn from Liverpool. I didn't know you were from Liverpool, Glyn. Should I do the accent or not? Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. Maybe I'll give it a go later. But I do have another person here, in fact, and the reason I have him here, and he's really here, is that we are doing this as a bit of a test run for a show we're doing tomorrow night. And that is, of course, a guy that I'm regularly hosting with, and his name is Mr. Pete John. So, Pete, would you like to say hi to everyone?
I would love to say hi to everyone, Mike. Hello, everyone. How are you this evening, this morning, this afternoon? I'm pretty excited for this because, yeah, when Mike has a new tool, everyone's happy.
Oh, my God. You're filthy already, Mr. Pete Johnson.
Bringing the level down just like you do on my channel, Mike. It's the way we roll.
I do. It's true. It's true. Me and Pete are going to be doing a show tomorrow night. And I've got to say this show was actually slightly inspired, and he doesn't know this, by Vachi from Recording Studio 9, because I was watching one of his videos the other day. And what was the video about? It was about recording vocals, and a really, really good video, actually. But he mentioned in there that, of course, although he was going to present a bunch of rules about recording vocals, that
Yep.
you know, whatever way you can make a good sound is the way that you should do it, and that in a sense there are no rules. And I thought that's a really interesting thought, and I actually did a Facebook post in the Recording Studio Zone and asked people about which rules they break often, and it works out fine for them. So that was actually, he didn't know that, Vachi, but that was the inspiration for tomorrow night's chat, which I'm doing on his. If I haven't done already, I'll put the link to your channel in the description, Pete. So are you looking forward to that one?
Outstanding. I am looking forward to that. And I didn't know the inspiration. I did see your post and I thought it was all your own work, but you've stolen directly from Vachi. So now that I know the truth, it's all come out here. But no, it should be great because it's my number one favorite thing to say is that it's okay to know the rules, but then you only really know the rules so you can work out which ones that you want to break and have some
absolutely
fun. So,
now
chatting about that.
Well, Pete, can you tell me about rules? Any one rule that you break?
I record on my iPhone, Mike, so I pretty much break all of the rules immediately. So recording in GarageBand, recording on my iPhone and my iPad, like they're the rules that I break. But no, like I use presets, and a lot of people say you never use a preset, right? So that's probably the biggest rule that I break, is that I like a preset. I'll tweak a preset, but I'm not afraid of a preset. What about yourself? What rules do you like to break?
The rule I break is hosting a show, pressing all these buttons at the same time, and just trying to do everything myself. I think I've got to get back to Vachi because he did ask me about doing a collaboration on Cakewalk the other day, and I didn't get time to respond to him. But yeah, he's absolutely right. You should not try and do everything by yourself all the time. I'm very, very guilty of that. But anyway, I've brought up the name picker here. This is the name picker that I've used in my giveaway since I started the channel. I'm just going to say hi to another couple of people. I've got Fabian here from Ramos Music. He said hi. And I've got someone from Germany here. I'm going to have a go at pronouncing. Perhaps, Pete, you could have a go at pronouncing their name.
Well, that would be Fatten. Oh, God, I stuffed it up already. Schattenfanger, thank you.
I like that. I like that very much. And also we're joined by one of my favorite sort of YouTube names, and that is Fiddling with My Whistle. He's here as well. There's some really creative names out there. I've just got plain old Creative Source, and you've got what's the name of your channel?
That would be Studio Live Today. And from Munich, so Schlattenfanger, who I'm going to butcher their name again, from Munich, one of my favorite places. Hofbrauhaus had far too many steins of Hofbrau there. Anyway, for another day.
Anyway, fiddling with my whistle, fiddling with my whistle, you didn't miss a thing. You've come just in time because I'm about to pick the first winner for the giveaway. So here we go. You ready? Hold your breath, Pete. This is a pretty exciting thing. Here we go. Is it going to be a name we can say? And I think that's probably
yours, buddy.
That's a Russian name, isn't it? I'm going, I think I just saw Fiddling with My Whistle's name just shoot past as well. So you never know, you might still get lucky, Fiddling. But this one goes to, it's going to be Ona Buckenbeth. I've got no idea. Obviously, I can't pronounce that name. But what you're going to do is what you're going to need to do, and hopefully he or she can read their own name better than me. They're going to have to email me on this email address, which is shown on the screen and in the description at the moment. And you can use that, and you can claim your first prize. So there is
first. Look at you bringing the tool here with the email address and everything here. It's very impressive.
Fancy
a level of professionalism that I don't expect from you, Mike. Just quietly.
Oh yeah. I know. So a little bit of news. Well, not really news, but I just wanted to mention. I wanted to say thank you to Ample Sound themselves for providing the license. And it sort of occurred to me recently that I hadn't really sort of mentioned anywhere on the channel what my relationship with Ample Sound is or was, or maybe was. I don't know. After this was. So essentially, I don't really have. I've never had a relationship with them as such, but they did reach out to me when my channel was quite young and asked me if I'd like to look at some of their products, which I did, and in fact, I think I'd reviewed one of their free products before that, and I really did like their stuff. And but I'm not sponsored to do the videos or anything like that. Obviously, they do send me a copy of the plugin so that I can review it for the giveaway. And look, I try and be really genuine in it. I'd like to say, if I found something terrible with it, that I would mention that, but I don't find a lot of terrible things about their plugins at all, which is sort of why I bring them up quite often. I think there's definitely room for improvement. Having said that, I think that recently Ruben over at Hi-Fi MIDI, he does a lot of reviews of their products as well, and he was mentioning he didn't really like the new keyboard and stuff on there, and I've got to say I have to agree with him. The new keyboard that they have on their interfaces bring back the old piano style keyboard. But I did notice in a post from them the other day that they were talking about actually making that skinnable, so you could actually change those things. But anyway, you should expect some more Ample Sound videos in the future from me, and most likely some giveaways. They're a good bunch over there. I do talk to their CEO, Kane Kang, a fair amount. And I've got to say, well, say a fair amount. I've probably had 5 or 6 conversations with him. And I've got to say, what I found with him, he's an interesting guy. He doesn't talk to me about my videos or the promos or anything like that whatsoever. He's got very little. He only wants to talk to me about reverbs and algorithms, and he talks a lot about other plugin companies and fiddling with my missile. Sorry, I'll get back to that in a moment. You're distracting me in the comments there, Glyn. But he does. He's really genuinely interested in creating awesome products, I feel, for people. So I like people like that. There's some other companies, obviously, that I've been doing some giveaways for. Melda Productions, another good bunch of people, and some new ones, United Plugins. And I do have something coming from United Plugins quite soon, but I can't say anything about it.
Well, you can. You're just choosing not to. That's
no, they've sworn me to secrecy.
Well, I must say, as someone who did use a PC DAWs in the past and hasn't, like it, watching your videos about Ample Sound plugins, and this sounds Ample Sound plugins, and this sounds like I didn't say Ample. This sounds like you've planted me to say this, but yeah, I look at these plugins and I'm like, oh man, I do miss VSTs. I miss some of these cool instruments, and I miss some of these cool sounds that you can get from the virtual instruments in these sort of plugins. So it is very cool, and I agree with you that the Ample Sound guys must be pretty cool, because they included me. They like tagged me. Is that what you say in Twitter land? In some of their tweets about your videos, and I'm like, oh, I got to mention it. I didn't even do anything. So that's the sort of stand-up crew.
Well,
that they have over at
Jason
Sound.
there, who will be the guy who sorts out the licenses for the people who win. Jason over there is a big supporter of a lot of other companies and channels and stuff. It's not all he really is a big supporter of the music community, to be honest with you. So anyway, it's enough praise for Ample Sound. I think we've probably overdone it a little bit there. Tibor Kiss says, I haven't read this comment. I'm going to bring it up. Let's hope there's no swear. Yes, indeed, Ruben from Hi-Fi Media.
Okay.
Now I enjoy his virtual music academy, and if I already have to go. And talking about Ruben, just a shout out to Ruben. I haven't really got to know Ruben yet, but I do watch his videos. He is an awesome player. He does stuff like real time with the guitars and stuff. I can't do that stuff. I'm a programming guy. But he does really good stuff. And actually, I'll do another shout out for guys who haven't found it. And there's a guy called William Nolans. He's got a really a young channel, a small one. I think he's only sort of got a few hundred subscribers at the moment, but he's done a lot of Ample Sound videos, and they're really, really good. A different approach again. He does things like he gives history on the instruments that they're using and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, wow. Much more high intellectual stuff than I could possibly. Well, you need a second winner, Mike. People are here waiting.
I do. Sorry to keep everyone waiting with my blabbing. They'll be saying, please don't do any more live shows, Mike.
Just do the 5-minute video so we can find out if we won and move on.
Yeah, let's go. Let's pick the second winner. Let's cross our fingers. Let's hope it's someone like
it could be me. I reckon I commented, didn't I?
I don't think you did, actually, and I'm not giving it to you. You don't count. Here we go. I'm clicking. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Just for those of you who are wondering, we have someone in my community fiddling with my whistle, or I just have to say his name again, who's been so due a win. Mind you, I think he won fiddling. Didn't you win a keyboard from Korg yesterday or something? So I'm not sure you are due a win. But anyway, his name went past there. Our winner is T MIDI Man. T MIDI Man, I don't think you're in the comments there, but congratulations, and you will need to be contacting me at the email address shown on the screen right now to claim your prize, and we will sort that out for you very, very soon. Oh my goodness, fiddling. Are you gonna win? I want him to win.
That's all right, fiddling. Just email Mike and say, my name is T MIDI Man, and I would like my plugin. Thank you. I've just put that out there now. You're going to get like 10 people emailing you saying, that's me.
I know.
I've ruined everything, haven't I?
There are some people, I shouldn't really have favourites. There's a few people I would like to see. Well, I wouldn't mind if Glyn won, and I wouldn't mind if Pat Jackman won. I would say Elam Matudi, who was possibly one of my first genuine subscribers, but I think he's already won. So I
want it to be the hardest name for you to pronounce that we can.
You do, don't you? You do.
Really
yes, I'd like it to be a rude name, but guess YouTube doesn't allow them anyway. So I'm not going to track too much before we pick the last winner and finish off the show. But I'm just going to use the opportunity to do a little bit of promotion here, because if you haven't checked it out yet, then please do check out a video which I brought out yesterday, which is about my new PC build. I know a few of you have watched it, but if you haven't, check that out. Give me your thoughts. A few geeky nerds have already given me their thoughts here and there on Reddit and Gear Sluts and so on and so forth. There's always an opinion to be had. But check that one out. And I'm working on a new video for next week, which I've been promising for a while, but it's taking a bit of editing. And that's the video about me making the desk, which you can't see on the camera at the moment, but a few of you will have seen my new desk. I am busily preparing that over the last few days, and hopefully it should be definitely ready for next week. And I'm also going to be releasing a PDF with the plans as well for that. So if someone wants to kind of copy it, then they can definitely do that. So Pete, would you like to just do a little promotion yourself and talk about some of the things that you've been talking about this week on your channel before we pick our third winner?
Absolutely. So yeah, it's been a busy week over on the World of Studio Live today. I've been doing a bunch of GarageBand. Last one, hope it's me. We're doing some GarageBand tutorials, which is what we do over there. And I'm about to just after this show, I'm going to launch a video for anyone that likes mobile recording about recording vocals in GarageBand and recording your lyrics at the same time. So yeah, it's all been good. But I did want to say I did love your as a former nerd. Someone who used to be able to build computers and has no idea what you were talking about now. I didn't know my M.2 from my M.3. Yeah, it was enlightening. And you had the maximum amount of shiny LED lights and spinning things. So
I did. I'm a bit partial to the lights, as you've seen from my studio shots. I do understand that they don't actually improve your music in any way whatsoever. But maybe they improve my mood. I don't know. I have to say, although you might see them flashing and stuff in some of the videos, I don't have them flashing when I'm working. That would drive me insane. I just find one static color, to use for when I'm actually working, because flashing is no good. But they do set the mood for me. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're going well on your channel, Pete. You're making 7 videos a week. That's just absolute craziness.
It's a bit crazy, and and the live streams are great fun, the ones I do with you, and then I do another show for like half an hour on the weekends as well. And now that we've got this great new technology here with StreamYard, we're going to be all systems go. So you'll see me and Mike will be streaming every night. You won't be able to stop us.
Awesome. Right, so I'm going to move on. We're going to end the show. I'm going to pick our third winner. We're going to hope that it's a name that I can pronounce, or at least an amusing name. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us on this live stream, and also I should say for anyone watching the replay as well, and hopefully one of our winners is watching the replay. And I will try, if you think I should do this again in the future as a live show, then do let me know. I've kind of had a ball, even though I feel like I stuffed up a few things, but there you go. I'm still a learner. I'm a beginner. So let's go for that third name. You ready? Fingers crossed for your favorite. Oh, it's a name I have to say that I did see Glyn's name just fly past there for a moment.
I like the name Jim Goo. Sorry, Jim Goo, that you didn't win, but I wanted to see Jim Goo get up. But anyway, I'll let you know.
I almost said the name that was on the screen as the winner, but I almost made a mistake. I have to say, I'm going to explain this stupid thing that went through my head. Have you ever heard of spoonerism, Pete?
I have, but it's late, so I can't remember.
Where you take 2 words and you swap the first letter of each word. So
Right.
Glyn Creston, for example, would be Plyn Greston. Pete Johns
Right.
would be Jeet Ponds, you
Right.
know, so on and so forth. So anyway, I almost did some spoonerism on the winner, who is Cammy Hunter. So figure that out, folks, either on the replay. Pete's, I can see it's just running through Pete's head at the moment as to what I nearly said, and I'm glad I didn't. But Cammy Hunter, congratulations. You are our 3rd winner. And please do make sure that you email me at the email address shown on the screen right now. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. And thank you, Tibor, for being here, and Fiddling. We got you up there. We got Glenn. I'm just going to give you all some light here. We've got Vachi from Recording Studio 9 telling me to give a license to fiddling. So on and so forth. It's been a blast, guys. And I will see you in the next video, and I will see you also on Pete's channel around about this time tomorrow night, where we will be talking about
Breaking the rule.
rules that you break often, which work out just fine for you. So thank you very much, everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.